AI is a copycat, not an artist. So when you see all these news articles about how it's going to replace all go-to-market jobs and the CEO is going to have a content assistant that just pumps out beautiful posts every 2 seconds, and then over here there's going to be an AI SDR that suddenly can get 70 meetings a week when the human SDR could only get one, and then you turn a few minutes to the right and you see an AI sales agent that's closing on demand and suddenly has a 90% close rate, and all the stuff that's coming out. We have to think about how ridiculous that is. When you think about content, why do you pay attention to Darren McKee and Dale Dupree and Scott Leese and Justin Welsh, or I live in Nashville? Why do people care about Luke Combs or Shabuzi or all these people? They care about the humanity of them. It's Darren McKee's journey to becoming an entrepreneur. It's Justin Welsh is just this genius dude that reads a ton and is smarter than the rest of us at hacking life. Or if I look at Dale Dupree, it's like the guy was a copier salesman and just like cut his teeth in the hardest thing ever and makes us all smile about sales. When you look at that, like that type of content is not created by a model that is trying to make a perfect representation of the average. So when you look at our cold emails and the SDR stuff, our cold emails are short, misspelled, really, really wacky based off Robert Cialdini principles. They look nothing like the average cold email. If you ask ChatGPT to write in our style, it just moves us back to fake personalization, which is what it thinks an SDR is supposed to do. I like you. I saw this. I'm a human. It's lying. I'm a human. I just don't see how that will ever outperform the current equilibrium of people wanting a meeting versus people taking a meeting. Because the minute everyone has an AI bot, it will immediately not become an advantage, and you'll have so much more of that style of copy that the divergent will win. And the divergent is not a model that's saying there's a 98% chance that the next word in this sequence is this. If you think about closing in sales, I had a thought, some of the big industries, wealth management, insurance, hedge funds, medical, they're so regulated that the reason you pick your wealth manager has absolutely nothing to do with differentiation. Because they're not allowed to say they're going to get you certain returns. They're not allowed to say their rates are cheaper. They're not allowed to say hardly anything about their product. They're not even be optimistic about the returns as the technical SEC language. So when you look at that, you bought from that financial advisor or that insurance person or that hospital or that bank or whatever, not because of some geniusly perfect positioning. You bought